Hey guys, it's Lucia from EMBROIDERY. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, we are going to be embroidering some of my clothing. So I realized that like whimsy, whimsical, whimsy goth, all those kind of words have been thrown around an awful lot. They're kind of like the big things. But it really does encapsulate kind of how I want to feel. So I call it like serotonin dressing. So I want to wear things that make me feel joy, that I'm comfortable in, that I get to kind of run around. I could be frolicking in a field, I could be hiking a mountain, you never know. I could do both. Walk around the city for hours looking cute as hell. Absolutely. So I personally like that word. In regards to embroidery, I haven't actually embroidered like clothes or anything like that, but I have done a bunch of cross stitching. So my mom taught me how to cross stitch. I was mostly doing like kind of smaller pieces, kind of stuff like that, but I did do one big piece. I mean, I take that with a grain of salt. It was big for me because I didn't do an awful lot of cross stitch, so it was a huge project for me at the time. It took me forever, but it is this one here. I'm just going to put it in a picture because it's hanging up on the wall. I'm not getting it down. The pattern is by the Witchy Stitcher, so it is the Sabbaths of the year, and then I just have it in an embroidery hook, as you can see, and then the sticks around is because I went to the park and I like to collect sticks and rocks and feathers and stuff like that. And so I just sort of broke them up and I wanted to give it a real like earthy feel and stuff. So I have done that. So I have a bit of, I suppose, experience with punching a needle through some fabric and making a design. And I figured that's what embroidery is. So let's go. I mentioned in my last video that sometimes I just do things and then it gives me the confidence to just jump into much bigger projects. And that is essentially what I've done here. So the plan for the week is to add a little bit of detailing to the bottom of one pair of jeans that I always roll up. Add a little bit of detailing to the pocket of the jeans or the trousers that I'm currently wearing. And then also add a little bit of embroidery to my ever so faithful Blundstone boots. So yes, the plan is to add, I think, just like 2 little lavenders kind of going up. So I have actually got lavender tattooed on my chest here. I don't know if anyone has noticed it, but it's going to be kind of something similar to that design, but going up this way. In case you haven't guessed it, I love lavender, love the smell of it, love the look of it, love the colour of it, the whole shebang. So that's the plan for these ones. For the jeans that I want that are turned up, I'm thinking just like a couple of little like daisies, little leaves, something like that. I'm not sure. I'll go onto Pinterest obviously and have a little look-see. It was actually the Blundstones that kind of set this whole thing in motion because I was just on Pinterest and I came across people that had embroidered them and I immediately like sent a screenshot to my husband and was just like, I'm doing it, I have to do it. And so that made me start thinking of other things that I could embroider. And turning up a pair of jeans and embroidering along where that turn is, so it kind of looks like you've got like little flowers like tucked into the edge, was another one I seen that I absolutely fell in love with. And then the pockets is just to add a little bit of something. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. I might not even do that. Who knows? It's all a little bit up in the air. But if that sounds exciting to you and you want to see what I end up doing, please keep watching and let's get to it. Okay, we are now on the floor of my sitting room. I don't have a big table or anything like that. I just have my little small coffee table. So I figured I'll just sit down and I'll use this. I have got a little towel, little spooky towel, because if my nanny could see me putting shoes on a table, she would kill me. Yeah, before we get into it, I did find this cloth that had a few little practice bits on it. So we have this one, it just says witch, and it has the cauldron with the... Oh, hi, Bubby. Hi. You good boy. Yeah. So I have this one. Hi, Chewy. You're such a good boy. Yeah. So, yeah, this one has the witch on it. A wet nose on my dog. This one, if you know, you know. I think it's pretty fitting that I have just found this now after the remaster has just been brought out. If you don't know, actually I realised I never said, if you don't know, it is the Dark Brotherhood from Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls game. Fun fact, that was the first game that I ever 100%ed. I want to say platinumed, but it was on the Xbox 360 when I did it. It wasn't on a PlayStation. But anyway, and then also just this little moon or Earth and Mars, I think it was. I don't know. I just found it and I started doing it. So yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny that I found that when I was trying to find the rest of like my embroidery bits, like my needles and all my threads and stuff. Okay, first things first, boot, meet table. I'm going to use my phone for my reference image and just do like a quick little sketch of where I'm going to want it to be, just so that I know exactly where I'm going to be I go again calling it crochet, where I'm going to be embroidering into so I don't lose track of it. So bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, I don't know what you're going to be able, or if, oh, you kind of can, yeah. So I just did like a little rough kind of idea of where I want it to be. And now I suppose to pick what colours I want to use. So these are the 2 that I've chosen. So now, ain't nothing to it but to do it, I suppose. Is the update. Oh, I shouldn't put my boots that close to my face. They're done. Look how cute they are. Like, are you actually kidding me? You know, like, stop it. They're so stinking cute. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Look at it. I think that is absolutely adorable. I'm so happy with how that turned out. I think it really gives the boots just a little something extra, you know? It makes them look really cute. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I was actually pretty worried kind of going into this that I wouldn't be able to, but that I might struggle with it a little bit. And in case anyone's wondering, the stretch is still good. Not that I really need to stretch them. And the inside, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but the stitches are really good. I do pride myself on the back stitches, and they are quite nice. I'm not going to be able to feel them. I've already tried them on just to see. I don't feel it when I have the boots on. So I really am so happy with how that turned out. It has definitely given me the boost to continue on with this venture of embroidering everything I own. I cannot wait now to do the cuffs of the jeans and maybe the pocket of the other pair of trousers. I'm probably going to do the little designs off camera, and the next time you see me I will be back with both pairs of trousers marked up and ready to go to get embroidering. So I really hope you're enjoying it so far anyway, as much as I am. And yeah, I'll check back in with you when we are good to go. Hey guys, it's the next day. It's a pretty horrible day out. It's raining, it's dull, it's overcast, which means it is perfect for staying inside and crafting. So as I said, I did prep both pairs of trousers, and when I say prep I mean I just used a pencil and sketched the design on. So with these ones, these are just like a really nice kind of loose pair. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Yeah, you should be able to see. So there's like a little crescent moon, and then just like a little kind of filigree thing. Yeah, I wanted to include the moon kind of in something that I was embroidering, just because it is something that I'm really fond of, you could say. And then the other trousers, now you're not going to be able to tell anything from this, that just looks like, I mean, maybe in the viewfinder it kind of maybe looks like something, but it also just kind of looks like I've drawn some twigs. But yeah, I have everything prepped. I have all my threads, thread there, thread there. I've got my needles. So let's get to it. Okay, so one half is officially Denzel Washington. I haven't weaved in that last little end. Even in embroidery she don't weave in her ends. But look how cute that's gonna be. Like when I have these on, I think that's gonna be stinking cute. I think I'm very, very incredibly happy with that. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. Very, very excited. So I'm probably going to do the other one off camera, and then I will check back in with you when that one's done and we can start the other one. Okay, so on to the next pair of trousers. I did finish the other ones, but I'm keeping the final reveal until the end. I should have done that with the boots as well, but sure, look. Yeah, so I'm going to keep the final reveal until the end for the trousers, and I'll do like a little kind of try-on clip. For now though, we are going to get started on the other pairs of jeans. So they're rolled down at the minute. You can see the perfect crisp. Hi puppy. Hi. Chewy. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that little baby. Are you just a little precious baby boy? Yeah. Excuse the puppy interruption. Yeah, so as you can see, they're folded up. He wants to get past and there's a wire in the way. They're folded, I'll show you this way. That crease is where they're folded, so the lines all stop there because it'll look like that when it's folded up. So I am going to just do the basic. Okay guys, full disclosure, it's been about a week and a bit. I was in the middle of doing all of the embroidery, and my husband got off work early, so I kind of like put it away when he got home because I was like, cool, surprise, half day off together. And then like I just sort of picked it up again the next day and finished it and didn't even think of recording. And then that turned into my husband and I having a week off together, and the weather was amazing. You can probably tell it's kind of gone now. But we had like a little mini heat wave, and so we just spent the week together gardening, going on walks, that kind of thing. So I did finish them, all the pieces. I did finish all the pieces. I just finished them off camera and then didn't think of recording any videos because the weather was so beautiful. I was just sitting on my egg chairs, just going to the garden centre, went to the Hill of Tara, had a few drinkies, you know yourself when the weather gets warm. And yeah, so I didn't record anything else, so apologies. But I will insert some clips here anyway now of the finished pieces. Here you go. Very, very happy with how they all turned out. I absolutely love them. And the good thing about not recording for a week is that I have worn all those pieces multiple times. I am a chronic outfit repeater, but basically being able to wear them for a whole week means I know that they work, that the threads didn't come loose, that it looks good, I know how to style them, everything is tip top. So that's the silver lining, I guess. But yeah, especially I was mostly worried about the boots, like slipping my feet in and out of the boots because they're just pull on, the Blundstones are pull on. I was like, okay, what if any of the inside threads like get snagged or pulled or whatever, but can confirm they work amazing. So yeah, sorry about not having a video last week, but what can I say, the sun went to my head. I do hope you enjoyed the bits that I did film. I really hope you liked this vlog. Comment down below what was your favorite piece that I embroidered, or if you have any other ideas you'd like me to see embroider, because it's now become a full-fledged obsession. My whole Pinterest board is just full of how to embroider everything I own. So you probably will see more embroidered pieces in the future, but for now, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Everything is free and it helps me out loads, and I love hearing from you guys. So with that being said, I won't keep you any longer. I'll let you go and I'll talk to you later. Bye.